not be new. Why? Because you've heard this 1,001 times. It's just that you've not taken it serious, you know? You don't think it's that serious yet. You don't think it's, you don't think it's that, important. Yes. But after this class, like I always say, you will leave here knowing better. And now that you now know better, you are expected to do better with the information you have. So this morning, we're going to be dwelling on your kidneys. Yes. Because I don't know about you, but like Miss Ngweme said, have you checked the prices of kidney? Please, what's the current price of kidney right now? Who knows? What's the current price of kidney? If you don't have plans of changing yours, that means you have the money. If you have the money, if you don't have the money, the way my people used to say, oh, go ma tete. Oh, go. That is how my people used to say it. Oh, go. If you don't have, there are little things you're doing now. Expensive habits, expensive lifestyle that is packaging you for expensive dialysis and expensive sickness very soon. All right. So how do you handle your kidney to ensure that you don't end up with kidney problems? Your kidneys are not your slave. But some people don't even remember they have kidneys. They just know there is one organ in the body like that. That's all. And sometimes when you're peeing, you now remember it. It's beyond that. All right. So you need to understand that you have to live intentionally and conscious of the fact that you have kidneys, and you cannot be treating them anyhow. All right. You can't afford to be treating your kidneys anywhere because your kidney is one of your most important organs. You can't afford to mess with it. Why? This is one of your filter system. There are ways through your body get out waste. One is flatulence. Our people call it mess. That's one of the ways your body remove waste from your product. Another one is through poo-poo. You go and poo, you use the loo and relieve yourself. That one is solid. It goes out through that. The third one is your kidneys. It's your filter system. It filters off waste. All right. So kidney failure is not for old people anymore. If you go to the hospitals and see what young people are doing right now with their kidneys, it will shock you. It used to be an old people disease. People in their 70s, 80s are the ones that used to, when you go to the hospital, you see them having kidney issues and kidney dialysis. And it wasn't even a common health challenge like that for the last 10, 15 years. But recently, it's becoming something else. So the aim of this class is to help you understand that there are lifestyles and habits that you're currently on that you're using to deceive yourself, that you're catching vibes, you're catching groove, you're young, you're living your life, you're rocking yourself, that will soon land you in the hospital. So it is not about age, all right? That's why the Diamond Project carries everybody, the old, the young, in between, everybody. It is your habits over years of abuse disguised as enjoyment and living my life that is giving you problems now. Sometimes it might not be intentional due to environment, upbringing, lifestyle. You have no choice than to live a certain way, to survive a certain way. All right. Thank God for this business. Take it seriously so that you can turn your life and situation around and change and begin to adjust your lifestyle. Some of you did not know because you don't have access to such informations. And all this while you've been living wrong. But now, because of the Diamond Project and you being part of what we are doing, the health optimization is gradually opening up your eyes and increasing your knowledge concerning your health. So your kidneys are your body's waste filter system. And you cannot be dumping nonsense, rubbish, toxic waste, inflammatory products inside it and think that nothing will go wrong. There are some things it can filter. There are some that it cannot filter. It will just stay there. And over time, when it stays there for long, it begins to form stones. That's how people end up with kidney stones, and they're wondering how. I don't know how the stone end up in my body. You're going to be finding out today that there is certain things you do, little things. So it's not like they are that bad, some of them. But they are landing you in severe health challenges. Number one, carry pen and paper, everybody. I want you to be grading yourself. Each one I mention, give yourself good or bad. At the end of it, we will drop our results. Let's see, how many are we guilty of? So that we'll start changing. If you're guilty of more than 4, I don't want to even say 5. 5 is half. If you're guilty of more than 4, you will come to my left. I have cane for all of you today. If you're guilty of more than 4, you will step to the left. So just start praying that you're not guilty of 4. That you have been a good partner. You've been listening to Dr. Ada and you've been following what Dr. Ada tells you. And henceforth, your health has shifted from the left to the right. Number 1, mark yourself now. You don't drink water. I don't understand. Your water is soda, coffee, tea, energy drink. You drink some of these things more than you drink water. What's the challenge? Please explain to us what the color of your challenge is so that we'll start understanding where you're coming from. How can you not drink water? 1 glass of water or 1 bag of pure water, 1 sachet of pure water, that is it. But you will drink Coke, you will drink coffee, you will take tea, you will take 2 bottles of energy drink, you will drink 2 to 3 bottles of Coke in a day, you will top it off with Maltina, you will add juice. If you're eating, it's not water that is on the dining table, it's juice, wine, or 1 kind of drink or the other. Or you take smoothie. What is the challenge? It is not Holy Communion, no. For your information. Better start reducing the way you take those things. Can you take them? Yes, of course. Life is for enjoyment. But you enjoy with sense. You're not enjoying yourself into expensive health challenge. Bikon. So make sure that you wake up in the morning. The first thing that enters your mouth is water. Water. To wake up your system, to get the kidney functioning and flushing, to get you going to the toilet. Some of you listening to me now have not gone to the toilet for 3 days, 4 days. Oh, Lord in heaven. 4 days. And in your mind, you're thinking it's a good thing. Me, my body, I know my body. If I go to a new place or I don't go to toilet like that. I go to toilet once in a week, maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. If I now travel and go to a new place, I used to stay like sometimes 1 week before my body will adjust and I'll go to toilet. Your body adjusts. Oh, God, heaven. I'm laughing in 5D and I'm looking at you in 6D. Continue. In case you're not aware, you're supposed to be pooing every day. As you wake up in the morning like this, you're supposed to go and use the restroom and relieve all the waste that your body has produced the previous day. When you wake up in the morning, you go and pee and you poo. If you drink water every morning you wake up, you will poo and you will pee, especially if you're eating well. You can't miss it. There's no day that should go by that you don't poo. Your body is a machine that generates byproduct as waste. That waste has to leave the system. It cannot be. Imagine you keep dustbin inside your house. Some of you, your dustbin is like in the kitchen, or you have a tissue bin inside the toilet. Can you leave it for 3 days there collecting? Do you know how it will be smelling if it's inside your toilet or dustbin in your kitchen? You cook today, morning, afternoon, night, plus all the trash in the house, cook tomorrow, morning, afternoon, night, cook this, and it's inside your house for 3 days. How do you think that kitchen will be smelling? Some of you, the baby diapers, all sort of thing, poo, you don't eat there, overnight food, spoiled food, soup. In fact, if you start in the morning, by evening, it's already smelling. You can't wait to take it out. Now, imagine your body as a human being. You've been eating, drinking, and all sorts of things have been happening, and it's been generating waste. And you don't want to go and pass it out. You're carrying it around. No, now. That's why you need to poo every day. So if you're not pooing every day and you're listening to me, you don't drink water, especially a hydrogen water. Complete, you will not take. C247, you will not take. I don't even know what to say to you. So please, reduce, reduce hand in the way you drink all this, your Coke, Fanta, Biggie and the rest, coffee. I know you love coffee. Our coffee is healthy, but it's not for you to replace it with water. Those of you that are still drinking energy drink, your case is coming from Ouagadougou. It's still very, very far. So please, juice, some of you and juice. Some of you and juice. It's not Holy Communion, no. Can't remind the Kwage now. All right. You smoke and wonder why your blood pressure is misbehaving. In fact, there was a time that smoking was a good thing. It was trendy. It was a lifestyle. It added to, Don't try it now, because we know better. Though you cannot even be using it now as a physic. If you're smoking, you hide to do it. There's why people who smoke, especially smoke the wrong thing. They always hide to do it. They hide to do it. They don't do it openly where everybody's seeing it. They get high inside house. Before, smoking was a thing, everybody outside smoking, catching crews with it and all that. Right now, you cannot, especially if you have certain health challenges like high blood pressure. You should not even be caught smoking, and you should not be around smokers. And if you have certain jobs that exposes you to inhalation of heavy aerosols, that is, you work in certain industry or factories where they produce maybe chemicals, and that's why you see them use mask and nose filter to reduce the rate at which they inhale those things, because it's not healthy in the long run. Number 3, you turn your liver to a punching bag with alcohol and act shocked when your kidney now pack up. Why are you wondering? It goes, the two are together. The way high blood pressure and diabetes are like this, there is in the same WhatsApp group. You see alcohol and kidney problem, they are like this too. They are in the same bus. They are going to the same destination. They are in the same WhatsApp group. So if you eventually see yourself having kidney problems, just go and check. Is either you're a heavy alcohol drinker or you have certain nutritional lifestyle habits that has landed you in that hot soup. So if you're here and you still think drinking alcohol is a cool thing, you use it, it shows that you're manly, that you've matured, that you have refined tastes. I'm just looking at you from afar because I don't even want to come near you. And don't call me. I will not answer you. Don't call me, please. Don't call me. It's something you should take once in a while. These things are good. But because of abuse over a long period of time, the problem is the consistency of the abuse. If it's something you take once in a while, it's okay. But when you take it back to back to back to back for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, some of you here in a week, you do alcohol like 3 to 4 times. Every week, 4 weeks in a month, 12 months in a year. And the human body is different. Some people can get away with it 20, 30 years, 40. Some people, 20 years, 15 years, they've come down with kidney problem. You can be saying, I did it, nothing happened to me. Then you now enter your 60s and your 70s and you start wondering where dialysis is coming from. It will start with maybe liver, it will now kidney will join, before you know high blood pressure, then they're now talking of diabetes. You now see towards the end of the person's life, it's as if all the sickness is just crawled out of from nowhere. You're now wondering, we started with post-rates. How did we end up with kidney dialysis? That is how it is. So allow your kidneys to breathe, according to our ex-presidential wife. Let it breathe. Allow it to breathe. Stop choking it down, soaking it in alcohol. Please don't preserve it in alcohol for us. Release it. Number 4, I hope you've been marking yourself. Anyone you're guilty of, mark it back. The one you know, good. Number 4, you think every plant is your friend. Antioxalate clogs your nephron and calcium oxalate stone begins to humble you. See, every living creature has a defense mechanism. Animals have running, kicking, biting, and attacking. Human beings attack. Do you get? Plants cannot move, so they cannot physically attack and they cannot kick. What they have is inside them to protect them. All right? They have toxins and poisons to protect them so that when you eat it, you will be poisoned and you will die. So every plant has toxin in it. Every plant that you know, any leaf of vegetable you know, has toxin in it in different various quantity. That is why some of them you cook thoroughly, some of them you blanch, some of them you get. But the trend nowadays is to blend some of these vegetables fresh and be drinking them. Those of you that like green smoothies like tomorrow no day, better come closer now. Most of these plants, like I said, in fact, not most, all of them have level variations of toxin in them. Go and check. There is no plant that is free. But by the time you cook, blanch, and prepare them in a certain way, it kills it off or reduces it drastically that it doesn't cause harm to your body. All right? So every living creature, every living thing that has life in it, because plants have life. If you cut it off and throw it on the guy, it starts withering. So that's how you know it has life. They have a protective defensive mechanism. And plants too have their own, the same way you have your own. If somebody's attacking you, you will run away or you defend yourself and attack back. Plants have their own too. So their own is inside in form of toxin. So when you blend all these, your combinations you like blending up and down and start drinking them, there's something called oxalates in these plants. They are like crystals, like little crystals in them. It might take 10, 15, 20 years, 40 years. But these crystals gathering together, coming together, is what forms calcium. When it binds to calcium, it now forms kidney stones. All right? Because your kidneys cannot filter out some of these oxalates. You remember that your kidney is a filtering system. It can't filter out some of these oxalates. So it will be repacking up in your kidney. And the more you, please mute yourself, you're distracting me, that person that is talking. All right? Who is that person? Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. You're distracting me. All right. Okay. So everybody's muted. Sorry about that. Say, okay. Can you hear me now? I believe you can hear me now. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So please be careful. I won't advise you to eat any vegetable raw. I won't. Minimum, blanch them. What does blanching means? Use salt and warm water and wash it. That's what blanching means. Including your cabbage and your lettuce. Blanch them. Salads is not food. Eating only salad is not food. Some of you think that you want to lose weight, you go this route of eating just salads. It's not food though. You're not supposed, salad is not meant to be eaten morning, afternoon, night in large quantities continuously back to back to back. No. It's a condiment, an addition to a balanced proportion of food. So you're not supposed to be eating raw vegetables all the time. Those of you that like washing ugu and you add malt and milk, concoction. Do you know that each of these things have different times it digests and absorbs in your stomach? You now add milk to ugu. Vegetable is the fastest. Then you now add milk that stays up to 6 hours. Then ugu that takes like 2 hours. Why will your stomach not be fermenting and smelling and you'll be passing out gas and having acid reflux? Why? Why will you not be doing that kind of thing be happening? So blend your foods, but keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's why our diet is very simple. Simple because the simpler, the better your system and understands it. When you complicate it everywhere, you have muimu, you have a dodo, you have rice, you have a vegetable, you have a salad, you have all sorts of things on your plate. Okay, your stomach is now dustbin now. This one is digesting, this one is still absorbing, this one has not finished, this one will push it to continue. Before you know it, your food is undigested because the vegetable and the fruit is pushing out the rice and the protein. So your body doesn't even absorb the nutrients it needs because some have digested, some have not digested, but everything needs to move out. But because you've combined all sorts of combination, the thing is taking forever to leave your stomach. And you now eat food in your mind that ate chicken, good, there's rice, everything. But all those things were not absorbed. They were not broken down because the fruits and vegetables has pushed everything down. Eat each one separate. If it's fruit you're eating, eat only fruits. If it's vegetable you want to eat vegetable with carbohydrates. They go together. Do you understand now? You wear the carbohydrate clothes to mask the sugar, to tone down the sugar. And the vegetable should be 2 times the size of the carbohydrates, not the carbohydrates 2 times the size of vegetable. Some of you use swallow to eat soup. You're supposed to be using soup to eat swallow, in case you're not aware. The soup is supposed to be twice the size of the swallow. It's the soup that is the main food. You're wearing the swallow cloth so that it doesn't spike up your blood sugar and it gets digested with the excess fiber from the soup. All right? Protein on its own digests, and protein is the densest, so it stays the longest to digest. compared to carbohydrates and vegetables. So don't eat fruit, eat this, don't combine things anyhow. You're not helping yourself. That's how most people land themselves. They blend fruits with vegetable. Can you blend them? Yes. But it should not be all sort of blending vegetable. You just pack all sort of things and you're blending anyhow. No, don't do that. All right? Don't do that. Number 5, you pop pills as if it's granules. Every time, let me just take paracetamol. Let me just take, paracetamol doesn't work for me now. It's ibuprofen. I'm having headache. Oh, let me take paracetamol. Some of you, it's not ibuprofen again, it's diclofenac. If you're a lady and you're listening to me and you're swallowing diclofenac, you're not helping yourself, especially if you've not given birth. Let me say that again. You're a woman, you're a lady, and you're having severe pains, and the only thing that works for you is diclofenac, and you have not put to bed, you're not giving birth, and you're swallowing diclofenac, you're not helping yourself at all. That drug is not meant for prolonged use, one, and it's not favorable to ladies. All right? Even the common paracetamol, the least, if you take it anyhow, consistently abusing it, you're not helping yourself. All right? Even paracetamol has limits because those drugs have side effects. If you take it over a prolonged period of time, it has side effects. That's why we have care leave. Use only care leave. What's stopping you from using care leave? Why are you not using care leave that you just place on your skin that has natural ingredients like turmeric, ginseng, grapeseed oil? Old mothers, 70s and 80s mothers, all of you know grapeseed now. Grapeseed is one of those drinks they used to give babies because of severe colic and tummy issues. That grapeseed is part of what is in the care leaf. Nano diamonds, silver ions, things that we infuse directly into your skin tissue muscle and hit the target sites where the pain is without having harmful effects to your kidneys and other organs. So even paracetamol have limits, please. Don't be swallowing it anyhow. Yeah, I know you're in pain. Use the care leaf, all right? Then if you take the paracetamol, take it with sense. Don't be taking it as if it's chalk. It's not granules. You're not chewing it. You're not eating it. Some of you have even gone beyond that. It's things like tramadol and the heavy stuff that does it for you. There is no drug that the prolonged use doesn't have side effects. None. And I've been saying this, but you guys don't pay attention. Drugs are not a permanent solution to the problem. There is an underlying cause. Something is wrong with the function of the body and the system. The tissue, the cells, they are not working well. There is something wrong at that level. Drug is not going to, your body is supposed to heal itself from that root cause. Drug is not what we make it heal. It's your food that we make it heal. What you put in the body that produce the nutrients and the raw material to repair, restore, revitalize. That is what heals, not drugs. That's why some people, they have high blood sugar, they are on drugs or they are on medication or prescription. They feel that they are now okay. They are not so. With time, you will get the full memo. You are not. You're on a lot of drugs. You're not okay. How long can you sustain that? Or you want to be on those drugs till you leave this place? Don't you want to allow your body heal itself, restore yourself? Would you want to be on those drugs forever and ever? Because it is not the cure. It is only helping your body. It is either suppressing something or stopping something from working completely. And as it is doing that, something else is going wrong somewhere else. So it is not a long-lasting solution to the problem. Don't rely so much on drugs and think that, now that I'm on this drug, I will get better. Mbakwa, you will not get better. Except you deal with the root cause of the problem. You will not get better. So have that at the back of your head, that this body can heal itself, except you have taken it to the point of no return, where everything is now packed up and is going into shutdown mode. At that point, we can't help you anymore. Even your body has given up. It is not working. Because if the engine is not working, the brain is not working, all the tissue, cells, organs, nothing is working anymore. What kind of miracle are you expecting to now happen? Everything is shutting down. If one or two is bad, you can now start allowing it to repair. Even the degradation of the organ or the tissue has limits. It will degrade to certain points that it cannot be reversed anymore. All right? So don't be popping pills anyhow, thinking that you are on the right track. It is now the permanent solution to your health challenge. No, your nutrition is always, always the best route to go for any health challenge. Number 6, young people, you're here listening to me, especially our guys. You want to get high. You're enjoying your life. You're taking things like codeine, tramadol, molly, shisha. No wahala. Continue. You just want to feel high, enjoy yourself. You're young. You're at the peak of life. Your kidneys will let you descend permanently if you don't curb that lifestyle and habits. Remember that it is habits, consistent habits over a long period of time, masked as enjoyment, that always lands people in health challenges, in problems. Always. So the more you enjoy your life and do all these things, the more you're priming and preparing yourself for expensive sickness when the time comes. So your kidneys will help you calm down permanently with time. Nowadays, we see kidney problems in 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. And it wasn't like that previously. It wasn't. So some of these things you like taking, thinking is harmless, like shisha. They tell you, it's just herbs. What kind of herbs? What kind of herbs? It's just herbs, is good, know. It is not. Don't take it. If we say don't enjoy your life, habits that can only lead permanently destroying another. Number 7, you are obese and you're calling it trend, vibes, love yourself, disrupts filtration. It's not cute though. It's not good. You need to drop some weight. You need to drop some weight. You're not helping yourself. All right? It may look as if it's trending now. Love yourself. Eventually, you're going to start paying for it. Because if your kidney is not filtering well, there are things that it can filter. There are things that it cannot filter. So imagine that now, even the one it can filter is not now filtering it well. Do you know what you're doing to yourself? Not good at all. You're not helping yourself. So you need to drop some. You need to tell yourself in the truth. What I used to say is this: if you can look at yourself naked in the mirror and you're not happy, then it is time for you to lose weight. If you look at yourself naked in the mirror and you're not liking what you're seeing, it is time to gain weight or to lose weight. Chikina, you don't need anybody to tell you. You don't even need to start having health challenges to know. Just naked yourself, stand in front of a mirror. That's why you should have a standing mirror in your house. How did I realize this? Ambassador bought a standing mirror and put in the sitting room for me. I was not passing. I walked back and said, Jesus Christ, who is that person? I had never seen myself that big. I didn't know I was even that big because we didn't have a standing mirror. I had just those small one, you just see your face upwards. So I didn't know it was that bad. And at home, I love wearing shorts. I grew up with boys, so it was always shorts and tights for me. So I wear shorts at home with t-shirts or singlets and things like that. So I passed and I looked, I saw the flap, I saw my back. I was already having hunchback. I saw my hand, I was like, what is this? When? That was it, oh. Imagine if I didn't have that mirror and see myself, I would have not known that was that bad. Because I was feeling, I'm now thick, madam. I'm now a big woman. I'm big now. I'm looking good. I have bum, hips don't show. But it was fat and unhealthy. I couldn't climb the step up. I was easily fatigued, easily tired. It was not helping me at all. And I had young kids that I had to be running around them all day. So it was not helping me. That was how my weight loss journey 5 years ago started, though. I just passed by a mirror and saw myself and saying, bam, 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 bam. No. So you need to look at yourself. If you're too skinny, you know you need to gain weight. If you're on the big side, you know you need to drop. Just look at yourself. If you're not happy with what you're seeing, deep down inside, I'm not saying and tell yourself, it's fat babes that are raining now. Girls will get down. You go soon get inside hospital if you don't start watching and putting yourself together, especially as a woman, because you have a higher tendency to store fat, and it is not good for you in the long run. All right? This very table that I'm going to shake right now, a lot of you women are there. Better come closer now. You hold your pee as if it's national treasure. Nobody send you. Nobody is sending you. You know how to hold pee. You're even using it to brag. Me like this. If I'm traveling and I'm pressed, I can hold my pee 7 hours, 8 hours. I can hold it at pee. One thing about me is I don't know how to hold pee. As it's the first thing in my brain, go and pee and run. Ask my husband. I'll be running. He already knows. Once he see me running like that, he knows that it's pee that is in me. I will just go and start looking for where to relieve myself. See, remember that kidney is a filter system. A lot of waste come into the kidney that your body filters out with water. That waste includes toxic and harmful things to your system and your body. Bacteria and all sorts of things are there. So when you master the act of holding pee, your bladder is full and you're still stretching and stretching it, compressing it with excess pee. Those bacteria will flow back up. And you're wondering why you're treating a reproductive infection and it's not going. You've been treating yeast infection. You've been treating toilet infection back to back, and all sorts of things. Staphylococcus. It seems as if not going. You now see where some of the problem is coming from. You are a master national treasure holder when it comes to pee holding. You're not helping yourself. Go and relieve yourself. This is the reason why some of you don't like drinking water, because you don't like peeing. Or yours your own. No. Figure it out. You need water and you need to be peeing. All right? So you need to drink a lot of water and you cannot afford to be holding your pee anyhow. Please find a way to be relieving yourself. All right? Thank God there are a lot of public toilets now that at least you can go and pee. I didn't say poo. You can go and pee. You can stand and pee and carry yourself and go. All right? So the pressure is not helping you. It is just spreading more of these infections everywhere. Back up the tube. All right? Number 9. You have diabetes or high blood sugar. You're hypertensive and you're still eating poorly. And you're blaming your village people. How? Remember that insulin is the master hormone. Once insulin is not functioning, every other thing begins to have problem. Because insulin somehow regulates the function of other hormones. So if insulin is not working, you start having all sorts of problems. Insulin is what tells the kidney, release everything. All the waste coming in, release it. All the excess sugar that the body is filtering, pass it out. So imagine when insulin is not working, what will be telling the kidney to filter out the excess sugar instead of packing it and storing it? Remember that sugar can form crystals when they dry up. And if it stays so long in your kidney without being filtering, what happens? This is the reason why I tell people, in fact, if you have high insulin problem, do you know sometimes you might not be diabetic or have high blood sugar, but you are insulin resistant already? Are you aware? So if you're already insulin resistant and all those crystals, chemicals, waste, bacteria that is supposed to be flowing out is not going out because insulin is no longer functioning optimally, they will be there causing harm and havoc. So you're not helping yourself when you have certain health challenges and you are refusing to intentionally start eating healthy. You are not. And in case you're not aware, your kidney needs protein. Your kidney needs a lot of protein. But there's how you eat the protein. It will just skyrocket your creatinine. So you eat it with sense. That's why if you're on our diet, you are you're very privileged. You're very, very privileged. I tell people the health optimization program we have here is primarily for your health. It is not a weight loss program. The JARA is the weight loss. It is for people that have serious and severe health conditions that have made up their mind that I am willing to change something so that I don't end up permanently on doctors' prescriptions, lab tests, and drugs. The side JARA is now weight loss. Primarily is to help your body reset itself. Primarily. That's the benefits of our health optimization program. All right. Now, the last one, you fear protein, especially red meat. Those of you here that you've heard all sorts of things about red meat. Your doctor said from social media, from everywhere, red meat is fat. Red meat has fat. It will give you heart attack. It will give you this. It will give you that. And you've listened to them. You have not been eating red meat now for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 3 years. How farest thou? That's my question. How far? Answer me. How far? Has there been any change in the situation? Or have doctors been changing your drugs up and down and bringing in new one, removing some, adding back, introducing you to other tests to go and do further tests? How far? Since you've not been eating the red meat, how far? You've not been eating the egg because you're avoiding fat. How far? And you're adding weight and you're wondering what's going on. Tell me now, help me to understand where it's coming from. Because with even the what you're eating and the diet they've given you, you're not making progress. You're just like permanent. You're stable. Nothing is shifting forward or shifting back, or is shifting forward. You're not even seeing progress. Or more sicknesses are adding, more complications, further tests. That is just what is happening. No improvement. It looks 2-3 days, it looks as if you're okay. 5 days, it looks as if you're okay. Then the crash will happen. So guess what? Your kidneys need protein. Your kidneys need protein. Low protein equals metabolic confusion. Yes. Low protein equals immune deficiency. Dysfunction begins to happen. Low protein equals kidney atrophy. So eat your meats, boil your eggs, fry your eggs with animal fat if you prefer them fried, grill your fish, eat your proteins. Protein is the one most nutritious, dense food that is available. Everything you need is inside one food. That's why if you're eating carbohydrates, you have to pair it with vegetables. If you're eating fruits, eat it alone, and it cannot give everything. But protein is the only thing you will eat that there is nothing your body needs that is not in protein. Everything, including vitamin C, name it, is inside protein. Eggs have it, or meat have it, or yogurts have it. Milk has it, cheese has it, any kind of protein, or animal fat has it, either butter, ghee, tallow, they have it. Nothing your body is looking for that is not inside protein. Everything is inside protein. So eat it. You need it. Your body needs it. Your kidney needs it to function optimally, because a good working metabolic system equals healthy kidneys, because it's part of your system. Remember, cells coming together form system, organs, system. So if the system is dysfunction, then the organs will be suffering. It goes down again. The same way it flow from up to down, it will flow from down to up again. All right? So your kidneys are not made of stone, please. They are not. They are an organ that needs to stay functional. But they will stone you with regret if you keep playing with them every time. You treat them anyhow. These are little habits, little things you do that you think are not important. But the problem is you've done them consistently now for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And you're now wondering why you have high blood pressure now. Then you are on our program. You've just done it for 2 months, 3 months, and you're wondering why you've not seen massive progress. Something you did for 10, 15 years landed you in high blood pressure, and you want to reverse it in 2 months. You want to reverse it in 1 month. It doesn't work like that, so it doesn't. So if you don't want your kidneys to be stoning you all the time, please don't play with them. No more excessive popping of pills. I'm talking about paracetamol because paracetamol is the one people think it doesn't have side effects. You can take it anyhow, anytime. Do you understand? So stop popping pills easily. It's not a good thing. It's not. All right? Don't be taking it as if it's mint you're licking. It's not tom-tom, bro granite. Don't be eating and taking it in. And some if you can even chew pain relief like that. You can chew antibiotics, drugs. You can just put it in your mouth dry like that and swallow it. And I think it's a good thing. Every weekend, suya drowned in plastic juice or alcohol. Every energy drink bottle that you keep sipping. You're just slowly signing contracts with dialysis. Let me tell you now, because eventually that's where you're going to end if you continue like this. Why did I mention suya? The oil they use in making that suya is very inflammatory and unhealthy. Some of them, if they even use engine oil and do it, you will not know. Because by the time they coat it with that pepper, they now add onions and cabbage for you. You'll be eating it and enjoying it. But it is sickness well packaged. Prepare your own meat at home. Grill your own meat at home. Make your own. What is so difficult in cooking something that you know exactly what is inside? Why do you have such an expensive lifestyle that you prefer going outside to buy Suya 3,000, 4,000, when that is already almost a kg of beef. Why are you doing this to yourself? Can't you be financially wise? Cook your foods at home. Cut down on unnecessary expenses. Prepare your foods. It's cheaper. It's more cost effective in the long run. If you want to eat out now, eat reasonable food out in a good restaurant, you're spending at least 10 to 15K, because the chicken alone is 3,000. Chicken lap alone is 3,000. Then by the time they add rice, bottled water, and other things, you're spending almost 10K. 10K is almost a kg of beef and half. If you cook that in your house, you won't finish it in 3 days. Just meat alone. You will get tired of eating meat alone. But you can spend it in one sitting eating out. And some of you eat out almost every day here. Almost every day. But you can't cook at home. Buy 2 crates of egg and keep in your house. Boil 6, carry it to work with your water, hydrogen water if you have, or normal water, and your supplements. Eat it as your lunch. It's healthier. It sharpens your brain, because the fat in eggs sharpens brain cells. Your brain loves the fat in egg. If you give it fat from sugar, it will take. But if you give it the one from egg, it will stay longer, alert, and be healthier. So what have you been feeding your body? What have you been feeding your body? All right? So please, let's be wiser. It always starts from habit. And habit is food over a long period of time. See, our parents lived tougher lives than us somehow. They ate very healthy and they moved their body all the time. Most of the things we do now are sedentary. Most of the jobs, you sit down for long hours, no moving. 8 hours, 7 hours, you're sitting down. You're at home, you're sitting down all through. The only time you're lying down, you're stretched out is when you're sleeping. As you're waking up, you're sitting down. You just stand up for a few times, maybe bath, eat, go pick up, carry your bag, office, sitting down, long hours again. Then you load up yourself with heavy inflammatory foods like carbohydrates, lots of sugar, things that will store fat, because you're sedentary, you're not moving. Then you want your body to keep filtering without side effects or consequence. No. Habits over a long period of time. All right? That's why exercising is included in what you do. And some of you don't like fasting. I don't understand. You're supposed to. Are you going to fast all the time? No, but once in a while, eating here and there. You go on 36 hours, 72 hours, water fast. Water fast, not dry fast. Water fast. Because your body needs the water. Add salt in the water and be taken so that your body is hydrogenated. Lots of electrolytes in it. All right? So this is where we draw the curtains for the day. Please, you now know better. And hence, let's start dropping our score. Drop your score in the chat box. You'll be marking yourself. What over 10 did you score yourself? Let's see the guilty ones. But the most important thing is now you know better. You know how to treat your body better, because you're very intentional about your health and you don't want your kidneys to just pack up on you. Remember, it's not cheap. 8 over Evelyn, you know better now. You will do better. You're a wise woman. You have learned better, so you do better. Madam Abiona, correct. 4 is good. 4 is good. You see, that's why she's as old as she is, living life. Your Excellency, correct. Good. That is it. Favor, 6 over 10. You know better. You will do better now. Ariola, 7. You have repented. Dr. Daf told you. So now you will do better. Dr. Annie, that's why she's the digital techie mama. Have you seen Dr. Annie before? Sweet looking young woman. He's young and vibrant. If you see him like this, youngy, energy everywhere. Amaka, 9 over 10. You've learned better. You will repent now and adjust your lifestyle so that it will not be 9 over 10 again. To be like 2, 1 over 10. These are things that you can do. These things are not bad, but because you do it all the time, consistently, back to back, over a long period of time, that's why you end up with health challenges. If you do it once in a while, you're good. Drink alcohol once in a while, not back to back all the time. Do you get? Do these things once in a while, not back to back all the time. All right? God bless you all. Now that you have known better, you will do better. The Diamond Project Health Optimization, number 3 pillar, nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle change is here to ensure that you are that true ultimate version of yourself. Not just where money is concerned, but where your health is also concerned. Okay? I don't drink alcohol. In case you think I drink alcohol, I don't. I don't even have. In fact, I don't. The only thing you find in my house is water. Those that know me know. It's only water we have in our house. Oh, plenty. Even on Christmas, you come to my house. There's no drink. It's water. I just make zobo for my guests. That's all. Zobo. If you cannot take, sorry, we don't drink any of those things. All right. So that's it. God bless you all. Have a nice day. Angie, back to you. Let's wrap it up. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.